Everybody's been talking about Ethereum 2.0. But will Ethereum 2.0 really roll over in your lifetime? What is a better investment? And is Polkadot the true Ethereum killer? Let's get into it right now. So what we're going to be doing in this video is weighing up Polkadot and Ethereum and looking into the technology, their user base, their tokenomics, and obviously the development potential within each project to see which is a better investment and which project at the end of the day is, well, let's say better. Now let's start off with Polkadot. Now Polkadot is a very interesting project because it was actually created by the former CTO and co-founder of Ethereum called Gavin Wood. So what Gavin really did, he's moved from Ethereum to create Polkadot. Now this happens a lot within all different types of industries. A really cool recent example I wanted to show you is with Tesla, where one of their engineers actually left, and Elon Musk was pretty pissed off about this, but he left and he created a better electronic car, which I believe had longer mileage. I'll put it up on the screen now. So usually whenever a co-founder or really important person with a company leaves to create his own project, it's usually because he or she has a better idea of how the project or the car, for example, or the blockchain can be created. So this is what's happening with Polkadot, and at the current stage where Ethereum and Polkadot are, seems like Polkadot is miles ahead. Alongside that, Polkadot is actually driven by the Web3 Foundation, and I'm sure all of you have seen Web3 around, but if you do not know about it, Web3 is a group of 50 people who focus on the future of blockchain technology. It's a really cool group to be a part of and to be supported by. And if you do not know about them, I strongly suggest you do some research about the Web3 Foundation. Now also, Polkadot have an extremely unique process in how you can become a parachain, so how you can officially join the Polkadot ecosystem. And there's a long process and it's really difficult to get involved into it. And in my opinion, this is one of the minuses, the negatives that Polkadot has when I'm looking into investing into the project. And we'll get into that a bit later into the video. Now, they're also building bridges with Bitcoin, Hyperledger, which is an alternative blockchain, I would say, and Kusama, which is one of their sister companies, and you can actually join the Kusama ecosystem before you join Polkadot. It's like a gateway into Polkadot. So as you can see, it's not as easy to get involved with them as most people might think. But before we get into Ethereum 2.0, there's a couple other things I want to make clear. When I do say that it's not as easy to get involved, it is extremely easy to build on top of Polkadot, and I think that's one of their key selling features. So going back to my previous point, Polkadot have created an easy to use blockchain management template, and it works literally like a drag and drop. So if you're trying to create a blockchain on Polkadot, you can use one of their old templates, which will make it extremely easy for you to create it and actually focus on the important things, which is development, marketing, and the project itself. So this is a really big bonus, but at the same time, they have made this statement, and I'm going to read it out exactly. What they've said is they think blockchain projects should do one thing great instead of trying to do it all. And I personally agree with this. A lot of projects try to do it all, from smart contracts to dApps to privacy, to social, etc, etc. And if you try to do it all, you won't do anything at all. But what a lot of people seem to miss out on this is that they are limiting themselves. They are limiting the amount of projects that can join them, and they're only focusing on specific projects that are doing one thing at a time. Let's look at Ethereum, the current Ethereum, or even Ethereum 3 years ago. The reason these massive Ethereum rallies and these bull runs happened is because so many projects joined Ethereum and created a token on it, and it was so easy to do. Most of the developers are on Ethereum at the moment, and what happened in the ICO days just now happened in the DeFi days. Lots of new DeFi projects. The fees are insane, but the price of Ethereum naturally correlates. So it doesn't happen instantly because the big investors only come, they're late. They're always late to the party. So we'll create the large fees, we'll create a small bull run, and then the investors are like, wait, there's a lot of obviously the bigger investors. There's a lot of people using it. Let me buy some up now. And this is exactly what's happening. And you're seeing this bull run with Bitcoin. You're seeing the bull run with Ethereum. And unfortunately, Polkadot is limiting themselves and not allowing them to be a part of this. And you can see that directly with the prices of Ethereum and Polkadot at the moment. I think the key thing that they keep on mentioning is that they're making it as easy as possible for outside businesses to join their ecosystem, basically. And the question I want to ask all of you, what is important? Because Ethereum is clearly focusing on the current users, the current developers within the industry, and Polkadot is focusing on the outside businesses outside of the blockchain and trying to bring them in by making it as easy as possible to create on top of the blockchain without, as I said, without even knowing how to do it. So ask yourself this question: what's bigger? Is it the current users or the users outside of the blockchain? And I think we all know the answer to that. So the big one, Ethereum 2.0, the one we've all been waiting for, and honestly, most of us didn't think it will come. But as of today, December the 1st, 2020, Ethereum 2.0 and the main beacon chain should be launching. Their deposit address has been filled and it is confirmed, finally. The day we have all been waiting for. But I want to stress to everybody, and I see a lot of questions about this, Ethereum 2.0 will have a slow rollover from Ethereum 1.0, let's say. This isn't a full transition. So the actual launch, the full launch of Ethereum 2.0 won't happen this year, and it most likely won't happen next year. It can take up to 2 or 3 years, and the final stages are still in development. But let's discuss the actual stages so we can all understand and get a better grasp of how things will work. Phase 1, or phase 0 as they like to call it, will be when the main chain becomes the beacon chain. And the beacon chain will make sure that the shard chains are up to date with the latest data, or data if you're an asshole. Going on to phase 1, it will introduce shard chains which will work as side chains, and they'll take some of the load from the beacon chain, which is the main chain. And this is the biggest issue that Ethereum has at the moment, which is scalability, and this phase will resolve that. So this is one that we really want to watch out for. Now, they did insert an extra phase and they called it phase 1.5 instead of renumbering all the other phases. And basically this one will change the current mainnet into a shard. So the final phase will be phase 2.0. And that is the one that's going to take a while to be released, or to roll over as they say. And that will introduce smart contracts and allow developers to create their own shards. Now let's round up everything we looked at in this video, starting with Polkadot. So Polkadot it's already got everything that Ethereum is trying to become. Polkadot is basically Ethereum 3.0 in my opinion. It's cheap at the moment. It's a pretty new project. So the price is not really boomed. It's not really saw its time, as they say. But at the same time, what Polkadot are doing is they're limiting the amount of projects that can join them, because it's very strict which projects can join them and how to join them. And that means that the actual coin doesn't have as much utility as Ethereum does, because at the end of the day they're smart contract platforms, and their utility grows the more smart contracts there are on their platforms. I'm not going to get into the topic of what is the total supply of Ethereum. For anybody who knows, it's a really tough topic and a lot of people say different things. Some say it's really easy to find out, some say it's really difficult, some say it's impossible. But at the moment on CoinMarketCap it says 113 million and a half, let's say. Now, when it transitions to proof of S, it will be a POS. It will be much easier to understand this. And in my opinion, Ethereum, when Ethereum 2.0 fully rolls over, it will be what Ethereum itself as the coin will be one of the most scarce cryptocurrencies or assets that you can own in the world. So here's my opinion, and obviously the most important thing, nothing is financial advice in this video. This is just me weighing up the facts and me giving my personal opinion and telling you what I'm investing in myself. I'm not just saying this is the better coin and not doing it. I'm investing in Ethereum myself. So obviously it is my number one choice. Polkadot, they have a lot to prove, and the foundation, they have to deliver. They have to get these outside projects to join them. They have to create this utility. Ethereum, on the other hand, is the same as Bitcoin. It's not an alt anymore, and when Bitcoin was at 4,000, we all knew that one day Bitcoin will reach 20,000. And the same with Ethereum. It's at 600 now, but I personally know that it will reach 1,000 one day. And so if I'm making an investment, I want to invest into something that I know that will grow, that I feel confident, let's say. Nothing is guaranteed. Ethereum, I don't know, something might happen and it might drop to zero, and Polkadot, you understand? Even though that's not really going to happen, it might. So in my opinion, obviously Ethereum is the better option. But if you, let's say, prefer a little bit more risk, prefer to gamble a little bit, then Polkadot might be the choice for you. And the reason being is that because every new big development or partnership that they create is gonna make it pump, and it has room to pump at the moment. But as all of you saw, the total supply is pretty high, so it getting to $600, the market cap is gonna be a lot. There's gonna have to be much more development and much more projects that will join it. So that's my opinion. I really hoped all of you enjoyed my research. It took me some time, so if you do like it, leave a like, leave a subscribe maybe, and let me know down below, what's your projects of choice? Is it Ethereum? Is it Polkadot? I really want to know. Otherwise, it's been Crypto Beast. All the best. Bye bye.